largest high school sporting event in the entire county of San Bernardino is the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame All-Star Classic. It is an amazing event, and here is a great look at some of the highlights from the game coming to you from Coach B and Eternal and the 501c3 nonprofit Inland Valley Classic. Coach B. Arrington here. We're in Fontana at Kaiser High School for the 5th annual Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame Classic. It's going to be Coach Martinez against Coach Hermoso. We are going to have an amazing game. We'll also have our 4th induction of the Hall of Fame, Coach Salters and Coach Tyree. Stay tuned for the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame. Coach of the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame Classic. You sure did make this a nail biter.
Yeah, it's always good having an all-star game like this and go down to the end. I mean, that's what you want. Get all these kids playing and, win like that. What else do you want?
Absolutely. You talked about this when you were in studio with us on Fox Sports 1350. You had talent at every position. What was this week like for you when you coached these guys and you just had so much talent out here?
Well, it makes coaching a lot easier, because they're all good. So, to have an all-star game, get everybody in there and show their talents, it's always good to do that.
But you got a chance to coach with all these players, great coaching staff. How was that having that final shot for a last shot for the kind of cap the season off?
It was great for us, especially for some of the guys who didn't make the playoffs. for these seniors, you got an extra game from them under their belt. So they're all stars for a reason. It made life a lot easier for coaching and stuff like that.
Hey, Miller from Diamond Ranch, number 2.
Our game. What was it like to have all these all-stars at every position?
It was awesome. I love my team, but coming out with these guys, the best in the area, it's always great. Great group of guys.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is your MVP of the 5th Annual Inland Valley Hall of Fame Classic. Brian Coach B. Arrington here from Fox Sports, AM 1350.
We are Fox Sports!
Hello, my name is Eddie Garcia, and I'm the President CEO of ThinkWise Credit Union. We were established in 1952 by San Bernardino City Unified School District employees. We started off with a little shoebox in one of their garages. From then, have now moved to over $100 million in assets with 2 branches serving the community. Other things we like to do is do seminars for people in the community that talk about increasing their credit scores, or talking about budgeting for their families, or how to save up for certain things like a wedding or for college.
ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and supports the local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banks that gives back.
ThinkWise Credit Union. You'll feel good about what we can accomplish together.
Our work here in the community is so rewarding here at IE Sportsnet. We are a part of the Inland Valley Classic, a 501c3 nonprofit, and we want to honor the student athletes. So take a look at the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame honors. Now, to get honored, you have to have a 3.5 or above, and you have to do work in the community. So take a look at some of these amazing student athletes.
The Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame Scholar Honors Gala 2020.
Coach B and Eternal of Fox Sports Radio. Mayor Aquanetta Warren. ThinkWise Credit Union. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, One Love. Supervisor Janice Rutherford. Golden State Sportswear.
The Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame Scholar Honors Gala 2020.
You are tuned into the new home for IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM, IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.
Get your start in the radio industry today. Contact us about our internships. Do you want to get your start in the radio industry? Contact us today at Fox Sports Radio, AM 1350.
Coach B be here for Fox Sports AM 1350. We're the ABA Jump Off on location. Not one, not two, but 3 games highlighted by the IE Emperors and the OC Nova Stars. Check out the action.
Out of South Central LA. I felt we did a lot of good things, mostly transition, which is basically our bread and butter. We could, when we get in our half court set, be more organized, but I think this first game was good.
Been in the gym, just practicing for so long, and they haven't really played much of any basketball. So it was good to get out here, and it's going to take them a minute to get involved and and see it going. But once they got it going, it really worked.
Eric Cooper Jr.
Now, Mr. Cooper, you had a great game out there. Really started to find your range from deep in the second half. Talk to us about your second half.
I just knew I had to come out aggressive. I know I didn't shoot too well in the first half, but shooters keep shooting, and that's what I do.
The game was a little shaky for us. We weren't able to get the stops we wanted to. But all in all, as a first game, it was a good first game back. Given the circumstances.
We didn't have a chance to do what we normally do, which is mount a comeback and make the game a lot more interesting down the stretch. So that was new for us. We got to learn from those mistakes. We got to come out with more energy. Our energy was low on defense, but it's because guys are just not ready yet. The season is tough with COVID being upon us.
Shea Cotton, a.k.a. Man-Child. I grew up in the Los Angeles Harbor area, made my name from humble beginnings. By the time I was 12, I was a national name. By the time I hit high school, they gave me the moniker, the Man-Child. They said I was like a man amongst boys.
I know you have a project going on, but talk to us a little bit about the project you have going on right now.
Man-Child documentary is streaming now. It's available on Amazon, iTunes, as well as Prime Video. It's taken 4 years. We released it at 16 at LA Film Festival in front of about 4,200 films. They ranked the top 5, so we feel pretty good, and it's available right now. You can rent it as well as purchase it.
Fox Sports 1350, this is Coach B, and that was the ABA jump off. 3 games of basketball action. What a day of basketball. Thanks for checking us out. Signing off for Fox Sports 1350, this is Coach B from Rancho Cucamonga.
We are Fox Sports.
Hello, my name is Eddie Garcia, and I'm the President CEO of ThinkWise Credit Union. We were established in 1952 by San Bernardino City Unified School District employees. We started off with a little shoebox in one of their garages. From then, have now moved to over $100 million in assets with 2 branches serving the community. Other things we like to do is seminars for people in the community that talk about increasing their credit scores, or talking about budgeting for their families, or how to save up for certain things like a wedding or for college.
ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support the local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banks that gives back.
ThinkWise Credit Union. You'll feel good about what we can accomplish together.
Now, the Riverside Sheriff's Association All-Star Classic would not be possible without the help of the Riverside Sheriff's Association. And with this game, we honor the best student athletes in Riverside County in this amazing football game. Here is a great look at some of the action we had. And if you look close enough, you will see the actual sheriff at the game. Coach B. Arrington here at Citrus Hill High School for the Riverside Sheriff's Association All-Star Classic. Now, this game wouldn't be possible without the Riverside Sheriff's Association. We have the president of the Riverside Sheriff's Association, President Young. Why is it so important for the Riverside Sheriff's Association to be involved with such a game?
You know, it gives us a great opportunity to get back to the community, show the kids out here that we're more than just people driving around answering radio calls, that we can actually mentor kids and give them a career path that is beneficial to them outside of going to school if they're not going to go to school, and just gives them a different light of law enforcement.
Tell me a little bit about the experience and how everything went this week.
You know, I got to give it all to the kids, man. They came in on last Saturday morning, and we went hard for 6 days, and they really put the time in. And I told them, you know, as coaches, we're going to give them everything we got. All we ask is, you know, hey, you show up, you put the work in, and they did every single day, and it showed, you know. They played great, you know, all three phases. We gave up that kickoff, but, you know, it's kind of hard when you're, you know, working special teams, and then all of a sudden we have a great kicker always kicking in the end zone. We didn't think we had to cover a kick, and then we gave it to them. But offense, defense, they played great all night, and it was just, I would say, I mean, this last 7 days has been amazing working with these kids. So it's an honor to be with them, and it's an honor to just share the moment with them in their last high school football game.
We are Buckmore.
Hello, my name is Eddie Garcia, and I'm the President CEO of ThinkWise Credit Union. We were established in 1952 by San Bernardino City Unified School District employees. We started off with a little shoebox in one of their garages. From then, have now moved to over $100 million in assets with 2 branches serving the community. Other things we'd like to do is seminars for people in the community that talk about increasing their credit scores, or talking about budgeting for their families, or how to save up for certain things like a wedding or for college.
ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support the local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banks that gives back.
ThinkWise Credit Union. You'll feel good about what we can accomplish together.
Not only is IE Sportsnet committed to giving you the best in sports reporting, we also love to get out in the community. The 501c3 nonprofit Inland Valley Classic gives back. In the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame, we did a turkey giveaway. Thanks to our friends at Raising Cane's, as well as our good friends at the Boys and Girls Club. This is something we were able to do to give back to the community in the time of need.
Here, we're on location at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers in San Bernardino. Why, you ask? We're at the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame turkey giveaway. On location with us is Summit Basketball, as well as the Boys and Girls Club. Let's go ahead and take a look. Say hi,
guys. Please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hi, my name's Micah Brandt. I'm the marketing advisor for Raising Cane's.
Fantastic. And?
Krista Hernandez. I am the operations manager here at San Bernardino Raising Cane's.
But talk to us about your mission, what you guys do at Raising Cane's.
Our mission is to really open restaurants around the world, but be part of each individual community. So every restaurant we've opened, we have 13 restaurants in California right now, to be part of the community, not just in the community, really give back. We have 5 areas of focus. We have active lifestyle.
Yes.
See those great sports athletes behind us.
Yes.
We have Feeding the Hungry.
Yes.
Thanksgiving this week. We have education.
Yes.
We have entrepreneurism. And then we are named after a dog, so pet welfare is always very important to us.
I'm Coach John Romanoli at Summit High School Boys Basketball.
Now, Coach, today we were able to hook up with you and some other people, but today we're helping out some families. Why do you think it was important for your team to be involved in that?
So we talk about being part of something bigger in our own program, and we want the boys to always be giving back to the community and know that they're part of something bigger, not just in our program, but in the community at large. We try to do something every year, and so I'm really grateful for you and Brian and everybody at IE Sportsnet for making this happen, because it's a great opportunity for our guys to get some volunteer hours and sort of become servant leaders in that way. So.
Once again, we're at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers in San Bernardino. I'm excited. I caught up with the Boys and Girls Club. Please take the time to introduce yourself and tell us your title.
My name is Janice Jackson. I'm Director of Program Services for our housing sites, and I oversee the after-school programs and the affordable housing programs in Riverside County and San Bernardino County.
Now, we had this crazy idea, Eternal and I. We said we're going to give away turkeys. And we went ahead and we approached the Boys and Girls Club, and you guys jumped right on it. Why was it so important for you guys to get involved with this and help out these families at Thanksgiving?
And it allows us to just reach out to the communities where they don't always have the funds to do what they need to for their kids. And this is also letting them see that their community cares about them. This is one thing that they see, that we reach, that in addition to Boys and Girls Club, they have other partners in the community that care about them.
It's extremely special. I mean, I have, big family at home, so just to be able to give back to the community and be a part of it and see what joy it brings to them this holiday season it's very fulfilling.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We're here at Raising Cane's in San Bernardino, but we were at Raising Cane's in San Bernardino as well as Riverside. Why, you ask? Once again, we did a turkey drive. We are humbled by the community. It was because of Raising Cane's we were able to help needy families. We had help by the Boys and Girls Club, and we also had Summit Basketball and the Riverside Rams Youth Football to help distribute the turkeys. But again, I take my hat off to Raising Cane's, because this would not have been possible without them. To all the families that appreciate the turkeys, we thank you. Once again, my name is Brian Coach B. Arrington for Fox Sports 1350, saying thank you, and we hope to be back next year with the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame Turkey Giveaway. Coach B here, and thanks for tuning in to IE Sportsnet, the Inland Empire Sports Authority. Do you want to keep following us even after the show goes on? Make sure you follow us on social media. Everything is at IE Sportsnet. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everything is at IE Sportsnet. Or follow me, Coach B. That's IE Coach B at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Or follow Eternal at ETIE Sports. Also, check us out on the web at IESportsnet.com. Thanks for watching.